Hi, welcome to Lady Leisure at Home with me, live from Lindos in Greece today. So hopefully I'm going to have enough data to do the class. Not ideal as it is really rocky, and if I step back I'm going to be off that edge. So I'm going to keep it basic and hopefully you join me for half an hour. Working through different levels, you can take it down, make it easier or harder. But just work within your means, have a rest whenever you need to, and have a drink when you feel like one. So just going to start with a little warm-up, and just going to start with your feet grounded, and big deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, reaching nice and tall. Apologise for any background noises. Reaching out to the side on in breath, breathing out back, in breath and out, in breath and out, and in and out. Just going to take it to a sit back position, so breathing in, lifting the arms, and breathing out, coming up. So sitting back, nice and long spine. Staying down, and just take the elbows down to the waist and back. So breathing out and in. One more time, and reach up. So just going to stand back, rolling down. So take a deep breath in. On out breath, drop the chin down, roll down, drag the belly button up tight, and then just press those fingers down to the floor, drop the head. And then on your next out breath, roll up nice and slow, rolling the shoulders, in breath and out, in breath and out. So standing back, taking it to a roll down, reaching down nice and slowly, and then walk forward into your plank position. I'm going to have to adjust myself here, holding the belly button up tight. If you want to come down onto the elbows, come down onto the elbows. In breath, reach up, and out breath, come back. In breath, reach, and out breath, back. Nice and high on the fingertips to the ceiling or the sky. Coming back, reaching up, and then holding, tummy up extra tight, and right forward onto toes, back through the heels, forward. You can do this from elbows. I don't want to take my elbows down because it's too rocky. So forward, pushing back through the heels, keeping the bottom down, spread the fingers, take pressure off your wrists, hold, push the shoulder blades up, draw the belly button extra tight, bringing down the knees, sit back into child's pose, reach forward, head on the mat, and from there we're just going to roll, sitting down, leaning back into our C curl. So big deep breath in through the nose, breathe out, lean back, draw the belly button down extra tight, guys. And it is 2 o'clock here, and it is boiling. So from there we're just going to lower the back. So we take it down a wee inch to keep your chin lifted. Next out breath, take it down lower, draw this belly button, keep the chin up, holding. And from there we're just going to take it into a lie down position. Not ideal. I'm covered in hard stones and rocks here. So lying down, and we just want to be taking the legs up to tabletop, lifting up the shoulders, and then on your out breath, lift up, squeeze and get the crunch in, in breath, back down, out breath. Keep the two knees in line above your hips. So as you lift, you want to push up to get this tightness onto the belly button, squeezing down as we push. Out breath and in. Out breath and in. Spent for 3 days trying to pick a spot for this, guys. Up behind the restaurants. And squeeze, take the two legs up, reach up and pulse. Breathing out and in. If you want to flex the toes, try and reach past your toes. Get a stretch down the back of the hamstrings. And then we're going to do a little twist, out breath and in, out breath and in. And just twist and touch. From there we're going to take the legs down. And I want to just twist, take the feet wider. Breathing out, twisting over, breathing in, coming back. Breathing out and in. Out and in. You push the shoulder over with the elbow and squeeze. And then we're going to just take it into the leg lift and breathe out and in. The lower the leg pushes, the harder this will be. If the leg is going higher, it'll be easier. Really crunch over to work into the obliques. And we're going to speed this up. You can stay slow if you prefer. In breath one, out breath the other. Keeping this going. Really push across with the shoulder and draw in, give a little squeeze, and from there we're just going to take it into a gluteus squeeze, into our bridge. So we just want to lift straight up and down. So breathing out and in, breathing out and in, lift and lower. Holding up, keeping the level hips nice and tight, tummy drawing down. And then if you wish, you can lift one leg, take that leg down, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, hold up. If you wish to have 2 feet on the ground, stay grounded, you can do that. Breathing out and breathing in. I'm pushing up with the hips, drawing in the tummy extra tight, trying to keep the hips up, crunch the knee back as tight as you can pull back. So we're breathing out and in, out breath and in, and back to breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, holding up, and breathing out and breathing in. Out breath and in. One more time. And just take it down. Give a little hug. Rock side to side. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. And coming back up. So we're pushing up with both hips. Push the feet down into the floor, get the level hips. Lifting one leg. Keep the hips, don't drop down. Keep both hips level. Should be able to balance a little tray on these hips. So we're in breath down and out breath. In breath and out. In breath and out, holding that leg level with the knee. Breathe out, breathe in. Really focusing on those hips up. Don't let the bottom drop. You can stay with 2 feet down if you wish. Taking it back, in breath and out. In breath and out. In breath, back in and out. Breathe out and in. Breathing out and in. And taking it back down. Give a little hug. Woo. And here's a drink, guys. Okay, we're going to come into sitting back and hands are forward. So I'm hoping you can see me on the screen because I can't actually see whether I'm in focus or not. So I'm hoping I am. So we're going to take the hands down, lean back. If the hands are back, this will be a lot easier. We're going to have one bent leg and one straight leg. So if the fingertips are forward, it'll be harder. And just work to holding this belly button down. And then we're going to lift this leg up and take the leg up on out breath, down and in. So the upper body, if you notice, stays still. So I'm not kind of swaying here. I'm just working, focusing on the tummy, doing all the work, and the hip. So breathe out, breathe in, breathe out and in. So really squeeze the belly button. And then we're going to hold that leg and we're going to breathe out and in. Drawing back, so out breath and in breath. Keeping the shoulders up, chest lifted, chin up. And then we're going to do one of each. Breathe out and in, breathe out and in. I am feeling this today. Team, haven't been doing much since I've been here. And give a little stretch, lift, stretch the chest, open up the chest, stretch, head up, out breath, curl, drop your chin down, in breath, lift, flatten that back, and out breath, curl, and then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So again, one leg out, and as I said, if you want to make it easier, have the hands behind and that'll make it a lot easier. If your hands are forward, you're going to feel it hopefully. So we lean back, we draw in the belly button, squeeze it down, lift the chin, and then we breathe out and in, out breath and in. So you might feel this as well on your quads. So we lift on the out breath, but try and squeeze the belly button extra tight as you lift that leg, and then we're going to take it in and out. So breathe out and in, keeping upper body still. You can have the hands off the mat if you want to make it harder, and then we're going to do one of each. Breathe out and in, out and in, out and in. So really lifting, squeeze the belly button. 2 more, last 2, and give a hug. In breath, press the shoulders back, squeeze away from the ears. Breathing out, curl. In breath, stretch, and out breath, roll. And then we're going to come into our side plank. If you wish to come on elbows, guys, take your elbows down. I've not got enough protection here today, so I'm just going to do full arm, which is a little bit harder. If your knee stays on the ground when you do your side plank, this will be your easiest option. If you wish to take one foot in front, you can do that, and if you take one foot on top, then it's harder. Nice and high, keep the hip up, both hips level, one on top of the other, lifting, and then we drop down and push up. So in breath and out, in breath and out. So tummy extra tight, and hold up, nice and high, lift, keep holding, and if you hear goats in the background, and then come down and have a little rest. And then we're going to try that again on the same side. So lifting to either knee on the floor, foot on top, foot in front, your choice, guys. I need to watch I don't fall back here. If I lose my balance, I am off this edge. Not good. Okay, hold, lift and lower, out and in. You don't have to lift the leg if you wish. You can just stay, or you can have one knee on the floor and do this. Nice and high, holding the hip up as you lift the leg, just holding, static hold, hip higher, breathe in, woo, and having a rest, swapping round to the other side. Okay, team. Yeah, got a little stone here. Okay, so we're lifting. On the other side, lift, holding nice and high. You can have this knee on the floor if you wish. Breathe in, breathe out. In breath and out. In breath and out. Holding up, nice and high. You can do down and ups if you wish. You can continue with that. Holding, hip up, fingertips reach right up, both shoulders always above one another, guys. Whoops. And then have a rest. I'm going to do that one more time. And if you want to try the leg lift, try the leg lift. If you don't, just stay with it up and down, or just a static hold. Okay, team, are we ready? Oh, so hot. Okay, guys, pushing up and hold, and up and down with this leg. Breathe out and in. I'm not very solid here, I'm just going to stay with up. You can do the leg up and down, holding, whoops, just hold, nice and high. Keep lifting that leg up and down if you're doing so. Keep your hip lifted, and then come down and have a little rest. Okay, so we're going to take it back into our lean back. So we're going to take it into a flat back rather than the C. So we're going to take it leaning back into the flat back, chest lifting, and breathe in and breathe out. In breath and out. In and out. Lift. Squeezing that belly button down extra tight, and take the legs up, hold tabletop, reach up, extra tight tummy, and breathe out and in, out breath and in. Extra tight abs, out breath and in. You can have your hands behind on the mat if you wish, out and in. Keeping this going. Oops. And rest. In breath, reach up, squeeze the shoulder blades back, out breath, drop, in breath, squeeze, out breath, drop, and coming back into a reach back, taking it again, lean it back, chest up, taking it in breath and out, in breath and out, in breath and out. And then from there we're going to take the legs, hold underneath the legs, take up the legs, lift up the chest, holding nice and high, and I'm going to just press out breath and in. Out breath and in. So press those legs out, lift the chest, breathing out and in. Out breath and in. Hold, lift the chest, keep lifting, holding, hands behind if you lose your balance, taking it back, in breath and out. In breath and out. In breath and out, holding, lifting up nice and high in the chest. Bring the legs in. Give a stretch, in breath, out breath, roll down. In breath, lift, and out breath, down. And then I'm just going to lie down. So we have one hand on the floor and the other hand on your shoulder, and then on out breath we want to push up with the shoulder. The further back the hand comes, the harder it'll be. So if the hand is forward, it'll be easier. And we breathe out and we want to twist, and in breath and come down. So out breath, push, in breath, down. Breathe out and in and out breath. And if you want to make this harder, lift that leg. So breathe out and lift, pause a second, in breath, down. If this hand comes further towards the waist, it'll be harder because you push up higher. Breathe out, working into your obliques. In breath, breathe out. One more time, nice and high. And bring it back down, swapping over to the other side. So lying down. So the hand on the floor, the other hand on your shoulder, and out breath, push up, twist, in breath, down, breathe out, push, in breath, down, out breath and in. And if you lift that leg, it'll be harder. Try and pause on the lift, so get right into the crunch of the waist. So breathing out and in, out breath. One more time, breathing out and rest. So we're going to take it into our plank. So hands down and draw your belly button up tight. Stand back into your plank, lifting the shoulders, and then in breath lift, out breath down. In breath and out. In breath and out. In breath and out. Hold your plank. Shoulders push up, nice and high. And then we're going to push up on in breath, push the chest down. And then bring the knee under on out breath. In breath, push. Out breath, squeeze under. Hold. Hold this, drop the heel over to your bottom, lift the knee out. Shoulders level. Take that foot down. Tummy up. Left on in breath. Push the chest down. Out breath, under. In breath. Out breath. Hold. Chest low. Push down. Hold that position. Lift the leg higher. Bring it back down. Sit back into your child pose. Hands back. And a couple of breaths here, guys. Nice slow in breath and out. And from there we're going to cross the legs. Cross your legs, sitting comfortable, and then we're just going to do a little twist for the waist. Opposite hand on, hand behind, lift the chest on in breath and out breath. Look over your shoulder, push back. If you have any neck pain, keep the head side on, push your shoulder back, but keep twisting, breathing naturally, taking it back, in breath, lift, flat back, out breath, twist, keep breathing naturally, keep twisting. And back. Taking one hand into the floor, drop your head over, push the palm down on out breath, in breath hold, out breath push, change sides, opposite hand down, push down into the floor, drop your head over, and from there just take it into a big deep breath in and breathing out. Big deep breath in and breathing out. And thanks so much if you joined me today, and stay, and I shall just give you a little quick look around here, guys. This is stunning. So this is Lindos Bay. Thanks again. Bye, guys.